Hello everyone, today we are going to solve a problem involving the fluid flow in pipes. Basahin muna natin ang problem. A fluid at 0.001 cubic meter per second through a 100 millimeter diameter pipe, determine whether the flow is laminar or turbulent. If the fluid is hydrogen, V equals 1.08 times 10 to the power of negative 4 meter squared per seconds. Air, V equals 1.51 times 10 to the power of negative 5 meter per seconds. Gasoline, V equals 4.06 times 10 to the power of negative 7 meter squared per seconds. Water, V equals 1.02 times 10 to the power of negative 6 meter squared per seconds. Mercury, V equals 1.15 times 10 to the power of 7 per meter squared per seconds. The glycerin, V equals 1.18 times 10 to the power of negative 3 meter squared per seconds. So, before tayo mag-solve, i-define muna natin kung ano ang laminar or turbulent flow. At paano natin sila masasabi na ito ay laminar or turbulent flow ang isang fluid. So, ang laminar flow is said to be laminar when the path of the individual particle do not cross or intersect. By many careful experiments to commercial pipes of the circular cross-section, the flow is laminar when the Reynolds number is less than 2000. And the turbulent flow naman, the flow is said to be a turbulent when the path lines are irregular curves and continuously cross each other. The paths of particles of the stream flowing with a turbulent motion are neither parallel nor fixed, but it aggregates to forward motion of entire stem. Reynolds number greater than 2000 normally define turbulent flow. So, balikan natin ang problem. So, alam natin ang gagamitin natin para ma-define na laminar ba or turbulent flow o magitan ng Reynolds number. So, first, let us list the all given data. The Q, the discharge, 0.001 cubic meter, the diameter of the pipe, the 100 millimeter or 0.1 meter, and the given data of each fluid, or the V is the kinematic viscosity. So ito ang gagamitin natin, the Reynolds number. Since meron na tayong D at saka V, ang hanapin muna natin yung velocity. So, hanapin natin ang velocity. This is a velocity diameter over the viscosity. So, gamitin natin formula ay ito. Velocity equals discharge over area. Since given na yung ating discharge, ang area na lang. So note that our pipe has a tubular section or hollow cylinder usually but not necessary of circular cross section. Thus we use the circular formula in getting the area, which is the pi over 4 times diameter squared. Now let us substitute the given discharge and the diameter. So magkakaroon tayo ng sagot na 0.1273 ms. Now we have the velocity, thus we can now proceed in using the Reynolds formula. So, i-inputan natin sila isa't isa. So, unahin natin yung A, syempre yung hydrogen. So, meron tayong sagot na 117.87. Next naman ang air. Meron tayong sagot na 843.05. Sa gasoline naman, meron tayong 31,354. Sa ating water naman, meron tayong 12,480.37. And sa ating mercury, meron tayong 110,695.65. Next naman, ang ating panghuli na ang glycerin, meron tayong 10.8. So, nakikita nyo na ang ating mga sagot ay pure number. Kasi ang Reynolds number is a dimensionless because the dimension of the quantities in the defining equation cancel out. So, naging pure number na lang. Now, nakuha natin yung mga sagot, pwede na natin sila i-determine kung sila ay laminar flow or turbulent flow. So paano natin sila ma-determine? Basa natin kanina na ang laminar flow ay less than 2,000. Sa turbulent flow naman ay greater than 2,000. So, ang ating laminar flow ay hydrogen, air, at glycerin. Ang ating turbulent flow naman ay gasoline, water, at mercury. So, determine na natin ang flow ng bawat fluid. So, ito na ang ating sagot. Diyan nagtatapos ang ating pagsasagot. Thank you for watching.